About 14 minutes later, he came back. I said, how's Baron doing? Oh, he shook it off. It's fine. He's fine. They're young. They have strong immune systems. Get them back to school, please. We've learned about this horrible plague that was sent to us by China. Our excess mortality rate in America is 40% lower than Europe. You know, you keep hearing Europe is doing so well. They're not doing so well. And we want them to do well, by the way. And we help them. We help them. We want them to do well. And but they're having a very hard time. Joe Biden is promising to delay the vaccine and turn America into a prison state while letting rioters roam free. You know, they close your churches, they close your schools, but if you want to riot and burn down the stores and have the anarchists out there do lots of it, that's okay. You can't stop that. But you can't go to school and you can't go to church. It's crazy. All Democrat run, by the way. All Democrat run. You look at Portland, Democrat, super liberal Democrat. We could fix that situation. We have to be invited in. We fixed Seattle because we said that's enough. We're going in. We don't care. We're going in. So we were going in the next morning. That night, they found out about it. They said, we're leaving now. Thank you very much. And we did a great job in Minnesota, Minneapolis. After you watch that place burning down, a week and a half later, they went in and solved it in about a half an hour. If we listened to Joe Biden on allowing travel to come in from China and Europe, remember he said, oh, he's xenophobic. Now he runs for president. He said we should have acted sooner. Months later, he didn't think we should do it. Hundreds of thousands more people would have died. We saved 2 million people or more. Remember the model? It said 2.2 million people would die. Well, we saved 2 million people by acting quickly. Now Biden wants a cruel and very heartless nationwide shutdown. It won't affect you because you're already shut down. I don't know what the heck. What's going on with your state? Are you ready to open up? I think so, huh? Now, you know what? People aren't going to take it anymore. Look at what happened in Europe. And the people are revolting. They don't want to do it anymore. They can't do it anymore. We can't have the cure be worse than the problem itself. That was like the first thing I said a long time ago. The Biden lockdown will result in countless deaths and wipe out an entire generation of dreams. And we've learned that children with a computer do not do well compared to being in classes, okay? They don't do well. It's not the same. And the parents have to go to work, and the problems that are caused with alcohol, drug abuse, we can't let this happen, and you can't let it go on. I have a feeling that probably he'll say, you know, it's now November 4th, the day after the election, we'll go back. He should have never done that, and they should have never done that. And actually, the states that are doing best, look at Florida, look at all of these states where they had a spike, and they didn't close down. Look at what happened in Arizona. Look at what happened in Texas. We can't let it happen. Europe imposed draconian lockdowns, and yet their cases are exploding, their deaths are surging, and their economies are, let's face it, you look at what happened, they're in ruins. You know, we had the smallest down and the largest up and the largest fast up on the economy by far. So the European lockdowns are leading to more suffering, delayed medical care, and financial devastation. A vote for Biden is a vote for lockdowns, layoffs, misery, and getting rid of your Second Amendment. You know, they want to hurt our police, but they want to take away your guns. Very interesting, isn't it? If you want a vaccine to kill the virus, a job to support your family, and freedom to live your life, then go cast your ballot, cast your vote for me. We're going to do it. We're doing it. But you don't have to take my word for it, because in certain states that I like a lot, we spend a lot of money for, where is that? Oh, look at that over there. Look at that. You're going to see something right now. You don't have to listen. Please roll the video. Roll it.
My problem is I voted for NAFTA. I'm supporting NAFTA because I think it's a positive thing to do. And I do not pretend to be an expert on international trade matters.
Trade agreements like NAFTA and permanent normal trade relations with China, which forced American workers to compete against people who are making pennies an hour, has resulted in the loss of 160,000 jobs.
The president is absolutely right when he says that China has been cheating for 25 years and that Bill Clinton didn't do enough about it, George W. Bush didn't do enough about it, Barack Obama didn't do enough about it.
The rising China is an incredibly positive development for not only China, but the United States and the rest of the world. Rising China is a positive development. It is in our self-interest that China continue to prosper. We want to see China rise.
China's a great nation, and we should hope for the continued expansion.
China is not our enemy.
We talk about China as our competitor. We should be helping.
The idea that China is going to eat our lunch is bizarre.
The idea that they are our competition, they're going to beat us, is bizarre.
They're not bad folks.
China's not a problem.
Allowing China into the World Trade Organization, which he supported, extending most favored nation status to China, which he supported, that those steps allowed China to take advantage of the United States by using our own open trade deals against us.
No.
Do you think in retrospect that you were naive about China?
No.
But doesn't he deserve some credit for that? It's better. The USMCA is better than NAFTA.
It is better than NAFTA.
You know, we have to come together. That's why I'm running. I'm running as a proud Democrat for the Senate. So vote! Vote! Visit iRule.com/Ohio. God bless you.
Can somebody tell Joe, by the way, it's not a real website, and Joe, you're running for president, not senator, and by the way, that senator, the Mormon guy, is Mitt Romney, not some Mormon governor. Now, sadly, what we showed you, that's just from a couple of hours today, because every time that Joe actually leaves the basement bunker and stays out past 10 a.m., well, disaster ensues. Here's a quick reminder.
Look, tomorrow's Super Tuesday, and I want to thank you all. I tell you what, I'm rushing ahead, aren't I? We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
If you agree with me, go to Joe 30330.
We choose truth over facts. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Donald Trump does pose an excellent threat to this. It's not hypothetical.
This is pretty serious. By the way, these are way beyond an occasional campaign gaffe, and I am beginning, well, I'm more than a little worried that this man could represent a clear and present danger to this country. He's obviously not capable of leading. He's been hiding the entire campaign, and the corrupt media mob is covering for him. Joe wants to be the president of the United States of America. That would be the toughest job in the world, and at times, Joe doesn't seem to remember that he's even running for president, or what state he's in, or what day of the week it is. Does anyone really believe that if elected, that Joe Biden will actually be in control of anything?
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of George, going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world.
Barack and I think it's a right for people to have handicap care. Folks, we got a lot of work to do. I don't only need you to get me elected, I need you once I'm elected. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
thank you very much. That saves a lot of words up here in this cold, windy night.